Oh, sorry, y'all. I was getting into it. I like that countdown. Guys, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. I'm your boy, The Kempire. And if you missed it, right before this, we had another story that we covered, including Nene shading Bethany Frankel. You remember Bethany Frankel from the Real Housewives of New York? Well, she has a new show, and Bethany was shading her in the comments section, and Bethany responded. So be sure to check out that video if you haven't already. This is our weekly recap of College Hill Celebrity Edition. As you know, normally we would do this on Wednesday afternoon, but I will be traveling this week. So the content, the lives won't be as frequent as usual. I will be signing off a little bit during this little break. So be sure to check out everything that we will be posting during vacation and, everything that you may have missed this week. I will be working on after this live, so I won't be live long. I will give you guys an opportunity to call and share your thoughts, but I need to get off of here so I can eat, but also work on the podcast, because the podcast is done. I just have to edit it and put it out there. If you're not subscribed to our podcast, Kempire Radio on all major platforms. Right now, we're live on, of course, TikTok behind the scenes. We're live on Twitch and Twitter. We're live on, of course, the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, and we're live on Facebook, the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting our channel, but other channels that might be talking about similar topics. All right. Oh, it's me says, loving you guys, keeping me company all day today. I love it. Mind you, I don't know how I've been able to put out any content today. It's been such a busy day. Debbie, thank you so much for the early super chat. She says, Ray J's behavior was so disappointing, childlike. All right, let me open my notes. So if you didn't know, College Hill Celebrity Edition is a new reality show that's on BET Plus, very much like Peacock. From what I'm hearing, you will probably be able to get this on BET once it's done. I thought that 2 episodes would have come out this week because I saw that episode 4 was released early. At least I noticed that. So I thought I would have 2 episodes to watch and recap here, but no, we only have episode 4, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I don't need too much work, especially this week. Okay. Debbie, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you supporting the channel. And shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. We appreciate you as well. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to teamkempire.com/join. Thank you so much, IB. IB, did you get those tacos? It's Taco Tuesday. Oh, man. Oh, Corey says, I've been laying in bed. Is that you laying in bed literally in your picture? Laying in bed watching your YouTube video. Thank you so much. Samara says he thinks he's above it all. Ray J. Let's talk about Ray J a little bit. Just a little bit. Because, okay, no, let's not talk about Ray J just yet. At the top of this episode, of course, last week's episode, it ended with them being in biology class and Dream Doll saying, biology is my favorite subject. And I said, it looks like it. Well, she storms out of class because she's not happy. She doesn't, she's like, I had stuff on my hands. I couldn't do the quiz. And last week we speculated that maybe there might be a learning disorder. We weren't sure. But now I feel like this was just a pre-produced moment. Anyone else? It felt like a pre-produced moment that they just wanted to create some sort of conflict, and Dream Doll was there to, more than welcoming the idea. Okay, I'll step out of class. Her favorite class. This would have made more sense if they did this with India Love. But of course, India Love is not she already did that last week. Then use Nene. Oh, Nene's trying to rehab her image on the show, so we don't need her storming out. It just wasn't believable to me. Because it would have been more believable if this past episode she was like, you know what, this is why. But no, all of a sudden now she's back in it and she's good to go. She loves science. Yay! She loves science. Okay, girl. Okay. Ray J, Ray J, Ray J. Ray J throughout this episode and last week's episode, he claims, and we put all the math together. Remember, because at first I said, I don't believe an aunt died. I know Ray J's family. I don't believe an aunt died. But then I forgot that Snoop Dogg is related to them. Remember, Snoop Dogg's mom died? That's his great aunt. He doesn't say that it's Snoop Dogg, but that was his great aunt. So that was real. Sorry, Ray J. But he's also coming up with all kinds of excuses. And it's hard for me to really believe Ray J, because there was a scene when he goes into the biology class and he's telling the biology teacher why he wasn't in class that made me crack up. I rewound it 4 times. 4 times. We'll get there because I wrote down some of the things that he said. Okay. So as you know, if you don't know what College Hill Celebrity Edition is, it's basically these celebrities, and I don't want to say washed up celebrities. Do I? I'll let you guys say it. That go back to college, and they're at a historically Black college right now in Houston, Texas. And we have Nene, we've got Ray J, Stacy Dash hightailed it out of there only after an episode. We've got Dream Doll, we got India Love, we got Lamar Odom, we got Big Slim, we've got Big Freedia. Who else did I forget? Did I forget anybody? I don't think so. I think I got everybody. Look at me. Look at me. So Ray J, he's dealing with a lot. I don't know how much I believe that Ray J's dealing with a lot, because Ray J, and this could also be, sometimes we should always check on our strong friends, because despite Ray J's image of being very light and funny and humorous, I do believe that he could be struggling with something, because he is dealing with the ongoing divorce saga that is his marriage. He just lost his great aunt. He's working a lot. He's not getting a lot of sleep. So maybe he's tired of that image of, I always got it together. I'm always the funny guy. Look, I'm trying to keep an open mind, y'all. I'm trying. Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Danielle says, so you're saying Snoop's mom was Ray J's grandma's sister? I guess. I don't know. I just know that they're cousins. So I was assuming maybe. I'm so mad at you even put that together like that. So you're saying Snoop's mom was Ray J's grandma's sister? Maybe. Look, I don't know. I don't know the family like that. Okay. See, Lexington says, yup, that's true. Okay. I don't know. I don't know the ages of everybody. Snoop is not young either, you know. Exactly, Kim, allegedly. Miss Beverly says, I get the, hey, look at me. I want y'all to make it all about me. I mean, I also get that vibe from Ray J. I feel like, okay, now he's trying to produce. He's a little producer. Remember, this is the problem with these celebrities that go on reality TV shows and they do all the different reality TV shows. They master it, so it's hard to get a real moment from them. It's very hard to get a real moment from them. Like with Nene, I don't feel like we're getting all of Nene. Nene kind of, in these last couple of episodes, she's still there, but we're not really getting a lot from Nene, at least not in episode 4. And Nene at one point has to leave because she has some, I don't know what she had to do. She had to go. But she didn't leave permanently, but she had to go. I'm like, Nene, we need you to be here. What obligation did she have to go? It wasn't Housewives. What else is she doing? It's not one of her boutiques. They're all closed. She still has not addressed that. Remember when we reported on the boutique in the DMV area where the workers showed up to the place and they said that hold on, let me take a sip. That they showed up to work and they had no idea that the boutique had closed down and everything was outside. It was empty. Danielle, speak for yourself. How old is Snoop? Hey Siri, how old is Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg is 50 years old.
Oh, damn. Snoop, I don't know if that weed is helping you. I thought he was knocking on 60's door. I'm just saying, y'all might want to put that reefer down. It's not helping Snoop. Look, it's not helping Snoop right now. Who said Kate? Thank you so much for the super chat. She says Big Freedia is carrying the show. Big Freedia is the heart of this show. When Big Freedia started crying in the biology class when she had to open up the brain and those tears were flowing, I was like, damn, Big Freedia, don't make me cry. I love Big Freedia. Big Freedia is the mama bear of this group. She's getting everyone together. She's making making sure everyone goes to school, does their work. I love Big Freedia. I have to find Big Frida's reality show just so I can see a little bit more about Big Freedia and where she comes from. Okay, let me get back in order. So we had the Dream Doll stepping out of class. Ray J. There was a scene with Ray J and Lamar. Woo, 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 Lamar. Lamar. I love Lamar Odom. I hate that I love Lamar Odom. Lammy. Oh my gosh. He's still nasty to look. Wash your hands. Wash your hands, Lamar. I love him though. He just seemed. How many heart attacks and how many strokes this man had? He was just in the news. He had gotten to some sort of accident. Lamar. Someone in the comment section was like, he's like a cat. He got 9 lives. He had how many strokes? He got more than 9 lives. He's got I like Lamar though. I like him on the show. I hate the fact that he's nasty, but that might be something here. But I'm sure people would probably tell us stories about Lamar from back in the day, and they were like, then that excuse goes out the window. Oh, thank you, Danielle, for the super chat. Danielle says, I remember dissecting baby pigs in fifth grade. I've never dissected anything, but if we were going to dissect something, it would have been high school. I didn't know about no 5th grade dissecting anything. Oh, Steven, I saw all of this. I haven't reported on it because I feel like this man is just trying to make it seem like Wendy is well, and we are not dumb. We can see through these little clips he's giving us of Wendy Williams. She's not well. See, Steve says, I'm sort of living for it, but I'm also concerned. I'm concerned. Dana says we love Lammy. Rose says he's nasty, but he's sweet. Decay says Lamar is a good TV. Okay, well, let me focus. So Ray's like, oh, I have to go get my glasses, but I don't feel like getting up and go get my glasses. And Lamar's like, I'll get it for you. Lamar says, I'll get it for you. Lamar is like, I'll get it for you. Lamar is still sitting there. So he's like, okay, Lamar? Well, Lamar's still looking down at the phone. So Ray just finally like, I'm going to get up and go. He's like, Ray ain't got no patience. Something ain't right with Lamar. Or he's just funny. But I think it might be both. I think it might be both. Oh, wait, hold on. So Iconic says I dissected a frog in 6th grade. Well, I blame this on the New York City. I can't even say public school education because I went to Catholic school. I blame it on the Catholic school education. Okay. All right. Crystal says never dissected anything in science class, even in college. Yeah, I never had to dissect anything. I saw the possibility of dissecting something when I was in college, but I never had to dissect anything. Thank God. Just saying. SC says I didn't dissect a pig. All right. Well, this is also a reality show, so they're thinking the stereotypical things that people do in college. And they actually had them do it. Okay. But everyone's concerned about Ray J because Ray J is not getting up for class. He's missing classes. And Ray J is saying it's because he misses that he misses his family. He's going through the divorce. He just lost his aunt. He can't be with his family. That seems to be this entire episode is talking about Ray J and what Ray J is going through. Thank you so much, Jane. She said, I'm Catholic school educated. Yeah, but you are in the DMV. I grew up here in New York City. Just saying. Um, oh, Miss Nikki says, I think Lamar was messing with Ray J. I see that's the thing with Lamar. You just never know. You never know if he's kidding or if are you there, Lamar? Are you there? You just never know. Ray J's going through something. Ray J's depressed about his grades. He's depressed about his divorce. Mind you, he hasn't gotten an incomplete. Stacy Dash got an incomplete. Big Slim got an incomplete this episode. But Ray J's been skidding by. Like he's gotten a C plus. I don't remember what he got. But this week he got a D. Mind you, he hasn't really done much of anything. He barely is showing up for class. But you know these professors. Some of these professors favor people for whatever reason. So they're along with biology, they're also taking an African American history, African American studies class, and the professor reimagines what this particular woman, I think it was Harriet Jacobs, and the attic that she had to live in for 7 years. So she had Lamar go in there, she had Big Slim go in there. I forgot who else went in there. I think it was India Love or Dream Doll that went in this attic. Look, that was all well and good what she tried to recreate. When I was in Amsterdam, I went to the actual attic where Anne Frank and her family stayed, during the Holocaust. And I didn't think about it too much until I was there. And then when they were explaining how these folks stayed in there and they had to stay quiet for X amount of years during this, I was like, damn, that triggered me in my head. I was like, damn, I can't even imagine what that would have looked like. So the professor has them go through this process, and it's like this is how she lived. This is how she lived for 7 years. 7 years. I love, like, I would say I'm not willing to go back to college, but I would take another African American studies course. I would so take that. I really would. Like that was like my favorite course in college. Okay. And one of the things that love, and this is when Lamar has these really stellar moments in his confessional. He was talking about the power of this course, and he was talking about the strength of being Black. I was like, damn, Lamar. Every once in a while, Lamar comes through with like that moment of like clarity. And I was like, you're right. Shout out to all the Black people in the room. If you're not Black, it's okay. If you're Black adjacent, there is like the struggle that Black people have gone through over the years and have survived and come out to be who they are today, who we are today, who we are today. It's in your DNA. It's in your DNA. And then I saw there was this whole other side conversation. I know Cardi B did an interview talking about how, her kids are not, they're not going to get anything off of the backs of being Cardi B and Offset's children. So I saw people having conversations in the comment section talking about, we need to stop with this whole idea that our kids need to struggle because we struggled. There's a reason why you struggle, so you can give your kids opportunities so that they can still be hard workers. You don't want them to be lazy, but you don't have to make them struggle. You might feel differently. But I thought that because remember, Candy talked about that on the Real Housewives of Atlanta this past season. And I was like, I like what Candy says. Like, you struggled. You came from, this is what your purpose was. Your kids have been blessed to be in a position where they don't have to go through that. You don't want them to be spoiled, but you can still have them live the life of luxury and not be a spoiled brat. Just saying. Wait, I gotta see some of your comments, guys. Okay, Miss Nana says, "Woo! I'm finishing my PhD in African American Studies." So you could probably teach us a whole lot of stuff. Not probably, you could teach us a whole lot of stuff. Tyra says, "Black kids need luxury. Like my grandma would say, I'm going to spoil my grandkids as much as I wasn't." We need to start making that a thing. And I mean, I get what Cardi B is trying to say. She doesn't want her kids to end up being spoiled. But girl, they also don't need to struggle either. You know what I mean? Okay. This is the move. Preach Kempire via candy. No, what? Anyways, guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about College Hill Celebrity Edition, which is available on BET Plus. They're not paying me, but they should. Or give us a discount code. I'll use the discount code. Oh, and I want a percentage. I'm a good businessman. I took that business course. Anyways, back to this. Okay, so they have the African American Studies course as well, along with their biology course. But they also get to have some fun on the weekend. They have their Sunday fun day. So the girls go out. Nene has some business things. So it's just Big Freedia, Dream Doll, and India Love. And they go out and hang out and they have a good time. They do FaceTime Nene to, see how she is. And I really felt like, did anyone else feel like this? I really felt like they did miss Nene and Nene missed being around them. Because I really feel like they all like each other. I mean, it's all well and good now. Look. If you had to spend a lot of time with someone for months and months and months, it might not be that way. This is a short period of time. And I'm sure they sort of like bonded. Okay. So after they do that, they hang out. Lamar and Big Slim go out. Ray J's still depressed, so he doesn't even go out with Big Slim and Lamar. Big Slim is always looking for something. So he takes him to, what was it, 13? That bar place in Houston. And he's from Houston. So he knows where he's going. Like, if you're going to hang out with anybody, I would have been hanging out with him. So the girls talk about, do you have any crush on anyone in the house? I thought we were going to get some tea, but nope, we didn't get any tea. Because I do think that they do have a crush on someone and they just don't want to say it. And honestly, I know who they're crushing on. Big Slim. Because Ray J's Ray J. He's cute, but I don't see those girls crushing on him. Lamar's nasty AF. He's cute. Lamar's cute, but nasty. They literally in episode 4 show us again him taking his toothbrush and scratching his ass. I just don't see that. I just don't see them getting wet for that. So I know it's Big Slim because we've been talking about Big Slim since this show started. Because you know what, Big Slim to me, I love the conversation he had with Big Freedia, but the energy, yes, he's a guy. He wants a beautiful woman. I'm surprised that he's still single. Maybe he cheats. Look, maybe he cheats. Maybe he cheats. Thank you, Danielle, for the super chat. She said, let's normalize Black kids being, quote, unquote, hashtag privilege and being able to do like the other kids do. Exactly. If I ever have kids, which I'm probably not, they're going to be spoiled rotten. And yes, and they're going to act like it too. Tina said, not the WAP. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just saying. So we already know who they were crushing on. They didn't want to admit who they were crushing on, the girls, but we knew it was Big Slim because we all been crushing on him too. He has a great personality. He's good looking. Apparently he's still touring and making money. He literally had to leave the class and he got an incomplete from biology because he's working still. He's still performing. I don't know what that money looks like, but here we are. Thank you, Danielle, for another super chat. Danielle, did you get paid? Did you come into some money? Thank you for the super chat. Danielle says Big Slim used to date Latavia from Destiny Child. Yes, we talked about that before. And there was a recent interview with it's not even Latavia, it's Latoya. Yeah, it was Latoya. I gotta think about her, not Latavia. I interviewed Latavia years ago. That's on the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. So if you missed my interview with Latavia or Latavia, whatever. So there's an interview with Latoya and Big Slim on her YouTube channel, a recent interview. But I like him. And I think the girls didn't want to admit that they have a crush on him, especially because they're being filmed. And I bet Big Freedia has a crush too. I like him too. Come on. I don't have a crush though. All right. So the girls come back to the house and they have this real special moment where they're going to burn and release some of the things that they feel about themselves or other people. Dream Doll releases and burns self-hate. India releases negativity and self-doubt. And Freedia just said her manager. I forgot what his name was, but she was like, that was her ex-manager that she wanted to release that negative energy. And Big Freedia has a whole prayer, and then they burn and they put it in the pool. And everyone loves Big Freedia because Big Freedia has really been a source of comfort. Even when we don't see it on camera, we can already tell that she's a source of comfort for the group. Okay. Okay. Ray J in class. So Ray J shows up late for class, but before that, they try to get Ray J out of bed. Ray J, this entire episode, is depressed. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to go to class. He's upset about his grades. He's upset about, his divorce. He's upset about his aunt passing away. But I noticed something, and I'm wondering if you guys noticed as well. Ray J was fully dressed in bed. I wouldn't put it past Ray J to be dressed in bed, but I just felt like this was a pre-produced moment. He's like, why didn't y'all wake me up for breakfast? Breakfast, yum. I'm thinking like pancakes. Always thinking about food. All right. So he arrives to the class late. Him and Lamar were late for class. They got left, okay, because they were not ready to go. Lamar's busy scratching his, you know what. All right. So the interaction between Ray and the biology professor I told you, I rewound that like 4 times because it was so good. Because I didn't come to class because I had a death in the family. And she's like, you didn't call me, you didn't say anything to me about it. And he's like, because she was focused on that. He's like, you're not gonna give me any condolences? I almost fell out. So when he sits down, the professor's like, make your aunt proud. He's like, you don't know that's what she would want. I rewound that part multiple times. And this is why I can't take Ray J seriously. I can't take him seriously when he's talking about missing his aunt or that he's going through a divorce. He's like, no condolences? And then when he's trying to find the heart in the pig, he's like, yeah, this room ain't got no heart. I said, okay, Ray J, this is why I can't take you seriously. I had to rewind it multiple times. So they're dissecting this baby pig, okay? And they're moving into the brain. And we actually see the brain. I'm glad I didn't watch this live on TikTok with you guys because we probably would have been suspended. So they're dissecting the brain of the pig. And Lamar is like disgusted. And I'm like, Lamar, you of all people are disgusted by the brain with all the nasty things that you do? Nene is not touching it. Nene has left this up to Big Freedia. Big Freedia, though, who had been fine the entire time, was taken aback when she started to dissect into the brain. And she literally got really emotional. We saw we were all like, no, Big Freedia, what's wrong? everybody reacted to Big Frida crying. Because Big Frida said she was okay with everything else, but when she went into the brain, she had this emotional reaction. I was like, oh, damn. I felt that. I felt that when she started crying. I really, really did. So Big Frida's worried about her grade. All right. Lamar Odom plays basketball. If you don't know who Lamar Odom is, legendary basketball. I don't know if I'm going to say is legendary the right word? Because I don't watch the hoops. Okay, I don't watch that. Not now. Back in the day, I used to watch basketball, but not during not during the Lamar's day. Would he be considered legendary to you guys? I mean, he was part of a legendary team. He played with Kobe. May he rest in peace. Miss Nikki, thank you. Miss Nikki says, Kempire, you're making this so much funnier. I got to go back and watch it again. I love that. Navistad, thank you so much for the super chat. Navistad says, my son has a double barrel African first names, and he insists that the teachers and the students say all his names. Those names are a mouthful. Navistad, can you tell us what his names are? And he insists that they say his name. I mean, look, at the end of the day, if that's what he wants to be called, that's what he wants to be called. Some people's look, I struggle with the pronunciation sometimes of these names. Just saying. Oh, damn, Miss Nana. She says, let's be real. He's a household name because of Chloe. You might be right. Because I don't know if I really knew who he was before that. Damn. Popular, not legendary. Oh, wait a second. Jody says, yes, legendary, but all the mess overshadows it. Okay, well, at first, when he started shooting hoops, I was like, maybe he's not legendary. But then he started, but that's also practice too. He hasn't been practicing. He hasn't been playing in years. And you know what I thought afterwards, after Big Slim went to go retrieve the ball multiple times? I said, Big Slim, you need to wash your hands, because we know Lamar doesn't. And he's been touching that ball and throwing that ball. And this is why Ray J is not staying in the room with Lamar, because Lamar is nasty. So Ray J's in like every room sleeping. Did Navistop write the name? Did I miss it? Look, did she write it? I didn't want to miss it. Navistop, do not put it in the super chat. You do not put it in the super chat. I want to just see the name. L. Singleton says he's more known for being married to Khloe Kardashian. He's not well known for his balling. I'm just saying. Well, I don't know. Look, I don't know, but I do know him because of all the antics. We follow pop culture, and unfortunately, the Kardashians. And why are the Kardashians already coming up with the season 2? Didn't you just finish season 1? Nobody asked for that. Nurse Petty, thank you so much for the super chat. Nurse Petty says Lamar is considered retired. I don't know about legendary. Wait, damn, Lamar is considered retired. I don't know about legendary. I'm just saying. Damn. Diana says she knows him from basketball. See, somebody does. I knew he was a basketball player. Like I said, he was a part of a winning team. It's not like he was a part of some like losing team. Who is a part of a losing team that we? Oh, there's somebody. Oh, Tristan. I don't think Tristan's legendary. I mean, he's still playing, but I don't think, I didn't know Tristan until he started dating Chloe. At least with Lamar, he was a part of a winning team, a legendary team. When you put that together, why are we talking about sports? All right. Guys, I'm going to drop the call-in link because I do want to hear what you guys have to say. All right. And we're going to drop it in the live chat. But if you haven't already, let's get to 200 likes. We're almost there. Normally, I would drop it for our Team Kempire and Royal Court members, but I'm not going to do it. We normally don't even go live at this time. So I'm just going to drop the call-in link. Now, Chris Humphreys, what about him? Oh, damn. He was married to Kim Kardashian for a short period of time. All right, let me drop this here. Chris Humphries was interesting looking to me. Poor thing though. He was like, she needs to keep my name out her mouth because they brought him up on the recent season of the Kardashians too. Those damn Kardashians really go through the men, don't they? I know Kim Kardashian must be so upset. No one cares about her relationship with Pete Davidson. No one. Y'all notice that? They still report on it, but no one cares about that relationship. Anyone notice that? Theo says Chris Humphrey looks very interesting. Nene was barely in this episode. So there really wasn't a lot for me to report when it comes to Nene. Let me see. Okay, my mods are talking, guys. Let's get to 250 likes. I've already dropped the call-in link, but liking the video is an easy and free way of supporting our channel and other channels, smaller channels sometimes, that recap these shows. This will start to show up on your algorithm, and you'll discover a content creator that you may have never discovered before. Very much like how some of you may have discovered me. It was from liking similar content. So be sure to like the video if you haven't already. All right. Julia says, honestly, Ray put the Kardashians on along with Kanye. Look, along with Kanye. At least when it comes to the world of fashion and things like that. All right. Sister Moose says Pete Davidson's eyes scare me. That's the only thing that scares you? All right, let's talk about their grades, and then I'll start taking some callers, guys. Where if you're just joining us, we're talking about College Hill Celebrity Edition. It's available on BET Plus. More than likely, though, it will be available on BET shortly after the season ends. We're only on episode 4. Not sure exactly how many episodes we're going to get. I think someone said like 8. I don't know. But I think they need to keep it short. I definitely think they need to keep it short. We've already covered a lot. Thank you so much, A. Williams. A. Williams says, thanks, Kempire. I just started watching your channel and love your energy. Thank you so much. Knowledge says, Lamar Odom is disgusting. His personal hygiene is terrible. Oh my goodness. Hey, Ashley. Ashley says, yeah, she's so mad we don't care. It's sad we're more interested in Court and Travis, and they're cringy. I'm not even interested in Court and Travis, but it seems like everyone else is. More than her relationship with Pete Davidson. Don't be surprised if you see they break up very soon and she moves on to someone else that's going to bring her a little bit more attention. Just saying. Okay. Sweetie says Kanye elevated, Ray J introduced. Okay. Bloop. All right. Let me take a sip. Dom says, y'all care about Courtney's relationship? Weird. I don't, but it seems like the blogs seem to be a little bit more invested in that relationship more than Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. It makes me wonder why. And I think maybe because people really aren't interested in Pete Davidson. They weren't interested in Pete Davidson when he was on SNL. And I've said this multiple times. I felt like this relationship was to elevate Pete's career, but also give Kim some sort of story for her reality show, for her life. She feels like she has to have that. I don't believe that this is a real relationship, honestly. All right. We have quite a few people backstage, but before we do that, I did want to talk about their scores. So they received their biology grades and their African American study grades. So Nene got an A+ in biology. I don't know. These are a little inflated. Big Freedia got an A+. She needed it. Lamar got a C+. India got an A+. Dream got an A+. Slim got an incomplete because remember he had to go perform. And Ray J got a C. Mind you, Ray missed a day of class. But I also don't think Ray is stupid. I don't get stupid from Ray J. And I mean that both in common sense wise and book wise. I bet if he was really in school, he would do well in school. African American Studies, Nene got a B-. Not them getting a B- in African American Studies. That was my best class. I'm just saying, like that, I was stellar in that class. Oh man. A B-, Nene got in African American Studies. Freedia, a B+. Freedia, really? Lamar got a C-. Oh, Damn, Lamar. Oh, thank you so much, Julia Humphrey. She says, Kempire, you're giving me old Wendy Williams experience from 107.5. Thanks for that. Keep it coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I take that as a compliment. All right. Okay, let me focus. India, she received a B+. What's India's background? Do we know? Is she black? I'm assuming she's black. But I don't want to assume. Dream got a B. Not one person got an A amongst these black people. Oh, she's Mexican and black. Okay. I know that's Stacy Dash too, right? Stacy Dash is Mexican and black. Okay. Not one person got an A in African American studies. Slim got a B. Dream got a B. Ray got a D because he barely showed up. And of course, he's upset about that. So at the end of this episode, Ray J is going through it. We see in the preview that first of all, they confront Ray about the way he's been acting. And they're like, you got to get it together. You got to pull it together. And he's like, I give up. I'm done. I don't think Ray J's leaving. I do feel like this is so pre-produced. These moments make me feel like it's pre-produced. And Ray J's like, I'm done. So Ray J is going to leave for a while. Not a while, for a moment. For the next episode. Melinda, thank you so much for being a member of the channel for 5 months. We appreciate that. She says, is Stacy Dash a clone? I mean, she was giving us very weird energy when she was in the house. And like I said to you before, Stacy Dash missed an opportunity to really rehab her career. Because I always say this, the Black community is very forgiving. And I think they would have forgiven Stacy Dash. Would they have forgotten? No, but they would have forgiven her. And she really missed an opportunity just to be a team player, just to listen and maybe tell her side of things. Not that we really care, but. All right, we have quite a few people backstage, and I'm not staying on here long, so don't try calling in now. So I'm bringing up Danielle. We got Kari's backstage. We got In My Opinion. We have Amy, and we have Tyrone. Not the Tyrone. Ooh, child. Okay, so those are the only callers I'm taking. So don't try and call in now. I say that now, and then I see someone calling in, and I'm like, all right. I'm such a sucker. Dom, thank you so much for the super chat. Dom says, the slave they spoke about living in the attic was Linda Brent. She wrote the book Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl. She lived in my hometown in northeastern North Carolina. Didn't she also have another name? They mentioned her other name on the show as well. African-American history, they need to teach it more in school because there's so many amazing stories of people that we just don't know about. We only know about some of the main figures in African-American history, but there's so many stories. Thank you so much, Sheila, for the super chat. Appreciate you supporting the channel. And shout out to Sheila again, because Sheila gifted the other day multiple memberships. Don't hit her up and ask her for a membership. I'm just saying thank you to Sheila. Wait, what did I do, Sister on the Move? What did I do? Sister was I don't forgive Kempire. What did I do? Sometimes I don't remember the things I've said. So I apologize. All right, let's get to some callers. All right, we're gonna bring up Danielle. Hold on, someone came in backstage. It's all right, sweetie. I'm gonna bring you up. All right, Danielle's backstage. I'm gonna bring her up. What's going on, Danielle?
Hey there.
How are you?
Couple things. I'm well and yourself. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Oh, no tacos here.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, sidebar. I think people are interested in Court and Travis because of all the stuff that Court went through with Scott. We're just happy to see the happy ending.
Oh.
Okay. I love Travis Barker ever since he had that show on MTV when he was engaged to Shayna. So I've always thought he's like this great romantic. So, and he's just
really.
Yes. Oh my goodness. If anyone remembers that show on MTV, remember how he was just so romantic. He was flowers and pop-up dinners and just
You would never think that.
You wouldn't, because you see the tattoos and you see the drummer boy. You wouldn't think, but he was such a romantic.
Didn't his ex also say that he cheated?
I don't remember her saying that, but so here's
Y'all remind me in the chat. Go ahead.
I don't remember her saying that, but let's take a look at the men. She only dates men with money. Her baby daddy is the boxer guy. I can't think. So she only dates men with money. So okay, so on to the show. After I sent the chat about let's normalize Black kids being having it and stuff, it made me think, because someone put in the comment that Ray J is a brat. We want to normalize our Black kids being, well, not spoiled, because we do want them to have a balance, but we don't want them to end up like Ray J when they think that they can't take no for an answer, or they just have to be brats. Because to me, Ray J is a big old brat at the age of 30 plus, whatever he is. Like, he's too old to act the way he does. And that's what we don't want our kids to be. So I think that's why we feel like we can't let our kids know that they're privileged, or Cardi doesn't want her kid. And it's okay. Just make them have choice. Do the normal things that parents do with kids, chore charts, allowances. Because to me, that's like a normal kid life. But at the same time, these kids are privileged. You have so much money, Cardi. You can't hide it, because everywhere they go,
she wants to share her story with them. Well, this is what I did growing up. You can learn from that. You don't need to learn from the struggle.
It's also the thing of, they're not going to know the struggle, because what do they know about? Like, none of us know what it's like to have security around all the time, but they do. Every time they go out, there's paparazzi. None of us, no normal person knows that. So it's going to be there, Cardi. You kind of just got to get over it. And I asked the question about Snoop, because I just don't believe that Ray J was that upset about his. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I mean, especially the way he was being so funny in the biology class. I was like,
yeah, sorry, not sorry. I don't believe that the doll chick, Dream Doll, that whole storming out the bathroom, that I don't believe that was, I know you said that was a pre-produced moment. I don't believe, I think she really thinks that she could get away with stuff because she's Dream Doll. Like, really? I like the fact that the teacher treats them, or the professor is treating them like normal people. Like, you're not going to wear open-toe shoes in my class, because that's not professional. I like
that the outfit that Dream Doll wore to biology.
And I don't know, shorts. You must not have caught it, but India and her family had a whole reality show on BET years ago.
I heard people, someone called in when we first started recapping this, telling me about our reality show. I don't watch all the reality shows, y'all. I can't keep up. It's too much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can. But yeah, so.
Was it on long?
No, it was only one season.
A one and done, then it wasn't that good.
I'm sorry. I mean, but so was Sonya. So many other one and done reality shows out here. That was me throwing.
You have to do Sonya Richards Ross like that. Okay.
Okay. I'm here to throw the shade. Okay. What else? The whole dissecting. I didn't understand how Nene got the A+. I think it must have been just a team effort, because when Big Freedia was like, "Oh, Nee, you gotta cut the head," I was like, "Oh my goodness!" But I do appreciate the fact that we just love Big Freedia, and I need you to go back and watch her show. She had more than one season.
Yeah, I heard.
And that show was good. I don't know how it went off. It was on Fuse. Yes, it was good. It was back when Noah's Ark used to come on. It was all good. It was just a great thing.
Oh, that's going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if it's available, because isn't Fuse owned by NBC or something? I don't know.
I think but you got to find it. You got to watch it. And I think that's it. I know I forgot to say something. I couldn't find my
notes. That's all right. We got a line. All right. We're going to bring up Kari next, guys. If you're just joining, we're talking about College Hill Celebrity Edition, where we have some really great reality TV stars back in school. All right. If you're part of the replay crew, we always want to hear what you guys have to say, how you would rate this episode. What are you thinking of the series so far? Let me see what you guys said in the live chat. So the live chat with almost 300 votes voted with 61% of the vote going between a rating of 7 and 10. Live chat, feel free to share your thoughts below in regards to the specific number that you voted. Okay. Kari, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Kari?
Hey, what's up? I'm actually kind of mad. I'm mad that I missed when Santa Claus was going around passing out memberships. Why ain't nobody call me and let me know Santa Claus was in the building?
Gotta be here all the time.
Oh, but no. When you were talking to Danielle, I actually went and schmoogled what happened in Travis Barker's last relationship. Okay. And so he actually wrote a memoir. And
Yes.
in that memoir, he stated that he was cheating on his ex, and she found out after the plane crash that somebody mentioned in the chat.
Oh
She
yeah.
found out because he was like passed out sleep, and she went looking through his laptop and whatnot and found several illicit emails that he was having between several different women. So
For
he
all
was
those people in the chat saying that Shayna is the one that cheated.
Nope. Travis Barker admitted in his own memoir, while I was sleeping, Shanna went onto my laptop and my email accounts were all open. He recounted in the book. She saw all my emails from the previous 3 or 4 years, including messages from about 13 different girls I had been messing around with in the year before the plane crash. We had been on and off in that time, but that didn't mean she wanted to know about it. We both did our own thing when we were split up, but I never would have told her, look, I'm banging this girl and that girl and so on. She was my baby mom, so I tried to keep a clean slate in case we got back together. So some of them was on the off moments, but some of them was definitely on because she left him. They broke up and whatnot. So I just wanted to clear that up while y'all up in it. Blaming Shanna because y'all are some Kourtney stands. Like, who stands the Kardashians? Oh my God. Speaking of the Kardashians, when you were speaking of Khloe, I noticed that she always dates kind of the lower tier of rich men. Like, if you notice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sad. So I was actually wondering how much they are paying these people to be on the show if Slim had to leave. Like, he couldn't miss no money. Like, how much are y'all paying them?
Well, remember contracts. Sometimes contractually you can't.
Okay, yeah, sometimes contractually you can, but also he probably ain't want to miss no money. You know what I mean? Because he probably could have rescheduled it. Like, how much are y'all paying them? I know you guys are.
Plus.
What'd you say?
BET Plus. I'm sure it's not a Bravo check.
Speaking of BET Plus, you keep saying that, the Black community is so forgiving. The Black community are forgiving to Black men.
Oh, damn.
Mostly when Black women are canceled, they stay canceled. You see Chrisette Michelle?
Oh. Shameless plug. I've interviewed Chrisette Michelle.
You didn't interview everybody. But no, like, compare Chrisette Michelle to Kanye. Chrisette Michelle just performed at the inaugural thing. Kanye was out here endorsing Trump.
He had the hat on. He was in
and people didn't forgive Trump. I mean, people didn't forgive Kanye, but Chrisette Michelle is still canceled. I don't think anything Stacy Dash would have done would have brought her back into our good graces. Nene, I am hoping that she continues to perform well on this show, because I do think that I don't think she can go back to Bravo, but maybe we can get her on own. You know what I mean? Maybe we can get her somewhere where they're paying a little bit more money, because I know she's struggling right now. These grades, I know Danielle says like she thinks she's happy that the teachers are treating everybody the same, but I think when we look at these grades, they are definitely inflated. Are they really being treated the same? Are they really being treated the same?
I mean, when you look at African American studies and them, not one person got an A.
But they got B's. Do we really think some of them should even got B's?
I mean, we really have not seen what they've been doing.
I mean, and then with Dream Doll, I want you to know, like, I know you probably didn't watch Bad Girls Club, but she was on that show and she ended up getting sent home because she assaulted one of the girls, like, actually. She actually assaulted one of those.
Super chat. All right.
Yeah, she actually assaulted one of those girls. So when you see her acting like very like high, that's her. Like, that's not like, no, Dream Doll, like she's been trying to rebrand with this rap girl stuff, but no, that's genuinely her. And overall with the episode, honestly, I think that BET should just bring back College Hill. Just bring back regular College Hill. Leave these celebrities alone. Ray J produces every scene that he produces every single scene that he is in, and it is entertaining, but at the same time it's not, because it's like, can we get something organic? Can we get something real?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, she was a super bully. So like that, what you see is what you get with her when it comes to that attitude. India.
All right, we're not going to go through the entire cast.
Sorry.
Because we have a lot of people.
I just wanted to say, like, her background is being an influencer. That's all her background is. She's like not that, Bye, you guys.
Bye. Oh, hold on. In my opinion, I'm just reading a couple of these super chats. Okay, Kyla says, Kempire, did you know Dream Doll kicked a girl in the back on Bad Girls Club? That's how she blew up. She was a whole bully. Thank you for the super chat, Kyla. I didn't. You know, I stopped watching Bad Girls Club years ago. Years ago. G Mama 4 says African American history is mandatory in the Philadelphia school system. It needs to be across the board. Miss Nana says, yes, Kempire, she had another name, and it was only in the last few decades did the skeptics get shut down because hard evidence it was a true story. Before that, many people thought it was a fake story. Miss Nana is referring to the African American history that we learned in College Hill Celebrity Edition this episode. So thank you so much, Miss Nana. All right. All right. In my opinion, is backstage. I'm going to bring her up for a quick comment because, in my opinion, you know what time it is. What's going on, in my opinion?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you? Long time no speak.
I'm blessed by the best. Let me tell you, Kempire. Okay, so I'm going to keep it short because I got to make these kids some tacos. But
y'all really having Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, you know, we have to. Let me tell you, these kids, they crazy. They think every Tuesday and Thursday supposed to be taco night. So I had to tell them, I was like, you got to pick now. Either it's going to be Tuesday or it's going to be Thursday because I can't do tacos 2 nights a week. But anyway, so they picked it tonight. It's fine. Let me tell you, Kempire, Lamar is nasty in real life. I'm convinced he's nasty in real life. Because I don't know if you watch Celebrity Big Brother, but you know he was on there too. And he was nasty on there. So I'm thinking, who the heck raised you? Because, yeah, you can't just be that nasty. And, you know, just let me tell you something. And how do people, you know, have a relationship with somebody that's that nasty? Like, ugh. All kind of yeast infections going on and stuff. Yeah, that just freaked me out. And then let me tell you something else. Okay. So Stacy, let me tell you something. That girl said she ain't black. She ain't got to be black. I ain't claiming her, okay? It ain't nothing she can do to be classified black in my book. She ain't black. She ain't gonna never be black. I ain't gonna forgive her for nothing. I'm gonna leave her right where she at. She want to be white adjacent. I'm gonna leave her white adjacent, okay?
Oh, okay. I don't think she's not even white adjacent. She's
hey, that's what she want. Look, that's what she want to be. You know, it's almost like that. You remember we was talking earlier today, and we was talking about how the colorism is. She had that colorism in her head too long, and she thinks she white because she light skin. I'm gonna leave her clueless. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Kempire.
All right, thank you so much. Bye. All right. We got Amy J backstage. We got Tyrone, not the Tyrone. And we got Sweetie backstage as well. All right. Let's get to these calls because y'all been talking about tacos and now I'm hungry. Look, I can't even have tacos. I don't know a place where I can even order tacos right now. All right. Enough about food. Let me bring up Amy J. Hey, Amy.
Hey, Kempire.
What's going on?
This last episode, I liked it. You know, it don't take much. Like you said, it doesn't take much. I gave it like a 9 because I did think to a certain extent they were inflating the grades, and more so with Nene, she didn't do anything. She was just telling him what to do. I was like, he don't need that. He can read from the thing. So I just feel like she was just being there as Nene. Slim is cute. I want more scenes with him. I was kind of mad when he left and he had to go.
I mean, he's cute, but he doesn't bring much when it comes to reality TV.
Well, he has a certain calmness to him that I like when I see him on screen. It's very smooth, very smooth. He's cute. The girls, Dream Doll. One thing I heard about. I've never watched that Bad Girls Club thing because I never understood the purpose of it. I don't really. But it has to have I never got it. So I'm like, why are we watching this? But the thing about Lamar, he was a really good basketball player. He won the 6-man award. That's like the top, you know, like if you're not in the starting 5, the 6-man award is like a essential player that is used like heavily when they're in like those little, you know, competitions. So he was really, really good at that. And I wanted to share with Kim K's situation. I feel like Kim K, at the end of the day, her biggest relationships that everyone was so deeply invested in was with Reggie Bush And that's because, remember, he was supposed to marry her after he won the championship, and then they broke up. And then Kanye. I don't think it's going to work with Pete Davidson because there's nothing about him. Girls have to like the person, right? Yeah. I don't think no one likes Pete. He's not that. Travis is totally different. He is a musician. He is cute. He is, like you said, romantic. He's all that. Pete Davidson just looks geeky. So, I mean, if she's going to go back to the scratch board, she needs to find somebody that everybody likes and then date them. Okay. And that'll make sense. Other than that, that was it.
Thank you, Amy.
Have a nice one.
You too. It's so funny how we have this big sideboard and everyone's weighing in when it comes to this Kardashian situation. Apparently, we need to start talking about the Kardashians and why no one's interested in Pete Davidson and Kim's relationship. That's going to have to be a whole other conversation. But replay crew, we always want to hear what you guys have to say. How would you rate this episode? What do you think about what the callers are saying? And how do you feel about the Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson relationship? Do you think that the people don't care? And why don't they care? All right. Let's take these last couple of callers. We got Tyrone, Sheree's boyfriend, backstage.
Hello. You wrong for that. No, I didn't show up because it was going to have me relapse and then I got to go back to jail again. So, so I'm just going to give you my opinion as far as the whole Ray J situation. First of all, I want to thank you for your show and your platform. You represented us well. You're beautiful. Good content. I love it. So, but going back to Ray J, it just allegedly makes him a hypocrite because they were all on Stacy Dash behind about her being lazy, her being tired. And then he's coming in just like Stacy Dash. I can't do anything. I can't get out of my bed. I had a long day. I'm ready to give up. And then this is my opinion with the whole Stacy Dash situation. Allegedly, I think she's on that stuff. I think she could possibly be on those sugar boogers. Because you notice when it came down to that audition with dancing, she seemed out of it. Like she was just out of rhythm. I'm like, what is going on? It's like she's just not there. And it possibly could have been the reason why they sent her off. Maybe she took a little too much in at once. I don't know. It probably did a dominoes effect in her brain. But anywho, we're not really claiming her, but if she would have stayed, we probably would have gave her a second chance, to reclaim her black card like Friday and all that in the bag of chips. So yeah, that's it. That's my 2 cents. But keep up the good work. Love it. Love you.
Tell Sheree I said hello.
I will. Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me, boo?
Oh, we have a good time here on the channel, guys, if you didn't know. Danielle, thank you so much for the super chat. Daniel says, Chloe and Lamar show. He said that he's never had to clean up behind himself, that people around him always took care of everything for him. How long has he been rich? I mean, I'm sure pretty young, but not that young. I'm sure his mom was having him clean stuff up. I know he's had a sad story too. I don't know. So Lamar's been nasty for a while. That's what you're saying to me? Jenna, thank you so much for the super chat. Jenna says he was on Catfish. Who was on Catfish? Jenna, please confirm who you're referring to. Who was on Catfish? All right, Sweetie is backstage. What's going on, Sweetie?
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
Well, how are you?
This is the first time I've called in. I've been watching for a while. It's so amazing to see a Taurus in media like you. I'm a Taurus as well. So I've been watching College Hill for like the past week. And it's very interesting because I live in Houston and my dad worked at TSU. So it's interesting to see our HBCU on, national TV, because you always hear about Howard, you always hear about Hampton, you always hear about the other HBCU. So it's just nice to see a light on our HBCU. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of concerned where they're living. They're kind of driving far from the inner city. I think they're like probably in Pearland, because it shouldn't be that far of a drive there if they're in the city. Mm-hmm. That's something I've noticed, because I'm like, it's in the center. It's like right by UHD, mm-hmm. And University of Houston, which is in the center of Houston. So I don't know if they did that for security reasons, because it's like a waterfront and we don't have that much waterfront properties in Houston.
You're paying attention.
And then they went to camp. That's one of the latest places if you want to go for brunch and stuff. So that was nice to see. Yeah, Ray J was doing a lot. He's he knows how to bring the drama. He's been in reality TV all his life. So I just didn't understand why he just couldn't participate. Like, just show up, just say, hey, my aunt, passed away, but I'm not in the mood. Like, and just do what you have to do. But you're complaining about getting a C+ when others didn't, even show up and they got it incomplete. I just didn't understand why he's like getting mad. Same thing with Dream Doll. Y'all getting mad about Stacy Dash. It doesn't make sense. Like, y'all are doing the same behavior and then wanting to get, different results. It doesn't make sense. And exactly with Slim, he got it incomplete. He didn't get just a passing grade, and he actually showed up to the class. So it's just very interesting. And seeing India Love, like, I've followed her. She had her reality show as well. Her sister actually went to TSU. So it's just kind of a full circle. Like, with all these people, they have an attachment to Texas Southern. And I'm confused why everybody got, lower than an A in African American studies. Like, we didn't even see what they were studying. Like, what was it?
Like, how did they fail?
I didn't get it. Like, I think maybe in the editing, they just didn't have time to show all that. But it's just a very unique twist to College Hill, because I remember College Hill, was it in the Virgin Islands, or when they had the shoe and, with Crystal and all them, fighting and stuff. So it's just this is more of a fun twist to it. And it's nice to see Nene in a more positive light, because I was watching Ultimate Girls Trip with the original one with Kenya and Ramona and all them. And Kenya was nice too. It's just when the ladies are pulled out of different environments, or pulled into different environments from their original shows, they have a different personality, and it's just interesting to see how they, are not the villain anymore. So it's just a really nice show to watch, and we'll see. And Lamar is nasty. I forgot to say that.
Okay.
He's been nasty. I don't know if y'all remember on the Kardashians, he had to get a root canal because his molars in the back, it was rotten and it was smelly, and Kim was like telling Chloe, hey, we need to get his teeth done, and they had to pull him to the dentist because he has a big sugar fix at night, and he likes to eat sweets. Y'all don't remember that episode? And he had to get a root canal. He had a lot of work to get done, so he's always been nasty. And Khloe Kardashian is, she's always cleaning up after him and stuff. That's why he's always like, oh, my beautiful ex-wife, she don't want you. She don't want you.
She don't want to go back to him.
Damn.
All right.
So,
thank you, sweetie, for calling in.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Damn. I love the fact that we have inside sources and people that actually are familiar with the college and things like that and the area. So thank you guys for that. Jenna, thank you for the super chat. Jenna says, no, the last caller, he was on Catfish. Tyrone, were you the Catfish? Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Tyrone, you went on Catfish?
Yes.
We're
Well, we're friends now. We're cool now. It was like it was.
What? Where? I don't watch Catfish chapter and verse.
Oh, you haven't watched it? Oh, Krabby Patty. So you wouldn't? Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us what happened?
No, so I'm technically pansexual. So pretty much I met with a girl online, and apparently I guess this wasn't working for her. So then I did Ace Rockwood, which is an adult film star. So I used him for a bit, and things became sour.
Or someone else?
No, it was a girl. So that I met. I'm pansexual, so I like a little bit of everything. So yeah. So pretty much what happened is that when Neve and Cammy got involved, it got a little, all heated up. But I mean, it was good energy, it was good vibes. And today we're actually cool. We're friends now.
The girl that you catfished.
Yeah. We're cool now. We hang out. I hang out with her kids. She cooks me food. We kick it. So yeah.
Did you learn anything from catfishing?
I learned to like really just be me, be myself more, and be truthful, of course. I don't know. I guess I just was a little insecure at the time. And, you know, with the whole COVID situation and George Floyd and the protests, it just made me hasty. And, you know, I was yearning somebody's affection. Because, you know, with shows, you know this, you're in the industry, they crop scenes out.
Yeah.
So I really explained a lot of stuff to them and they were more understanding, but they cut a lot of stuff out. So it made it seem like I was being silly when really I actually had a lot of stuff to break down to them, you know. So, but
was this on a recent season of Catfish?
Oh no, this was a few episodes ago. It's this season, but it was just a few episodes ago. I don't know how many.
So it was recent.
You know,
this is the current season. Wow.
Yeah, and I was on Judge Steve Harvey too with Sunky Angel as well. So, and some other stuff. But enough with that.
You on Judge Steve Harvey? That's recent too.
Well, that was over. No, it just she was allegedly trying to say I took the mohawk, and she was trying to say that I took her mohawk and I didn't take her stuff. So Steve Harvey was giving me the business on the show and yada yada yada. But you know, we're cool. It is what it is. It's just spilled milk. You know how friends are. We have fallouts, and what we do, we make up again. So.
No one's ever accused me of stealing their mohawk, but okay. All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, and shout out to everyone in the live chat for alerting me because I had no idea. All right. Well,
thanks for letting me speak and you know, tell my part of the story. I truly appreciate it because at least she wasn't really attacking me. So I appreciate that.
I didn't watch the episode. I need to go watch the episode, and then I probably would have. No, I wouldn't attacked you. I wouldn't attack you.
Thank you. Keep up the good work. We love you.
Thank you, Tyrone. Bye. Thank you guys for letting me know because I was like, who are you referring to? Who's the catfish? We weren't talking about catfish. Thank you, Jenna. Navistad, thank you so much for the super chat. Navistad says, did they teach you guys about Le Amistad, the leader of the slaves? Okay, you already know how I am with the pronunciation. Y'all can read it. And he came from the same village as my kids. No, we definitely learned that in school. We definitely didn't learn that in school. See how much information that's out there that we don't know about? Navistad, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you to everyone that called in. Wait, so is his real name Tyrone? Okay. All right. Replay crew, I want to know your thoughts on this episode, on this live. We had a catfish moment. We didn't even realize we were going to have a catfish moment. Then we had a side conversation talking about Kourtney Kardashian and Travis. Did Travis cheat or did Shayna cheat? Apparently Travis cheated. And then we were talking about Kim Kardashian and how people don't care about Kim Kardashian's new relationship with Pete. You never know what we're going to talk about during our reality TV recaps. Guys, if you enjoy content like this, be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and subscribe to our podcast, Kempire Radio, which is available on all major podcast platforms. A new episode will be coming out, let's say tomorrow. Let's shoot for tomorrow. I'm going to get it done today. Like, it's done, but I have to finish editing. So be sure to check out that on the Kempire Radio podcast and subscribe to the Kempire Radio YouTube channel where you can see my interviews with people like Music Soul Child, with Chrisette Michelle, Oprah Winfrey, Brandy, and so many others. Be sure to subscribe to the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to everyone that sent in a super chat. Thank you to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. If you would like to become a member of the channel, head on over to teamkempire.com/join. And thank you to everyone watching on multiple platforms. TikTok, we see you. Thank you for the likes, the gifts, and the follows. Thank you to everyone watching on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. And of course, all of you watching here on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. Everyone, be sure to like the video if you haven't already before we get out of here. Let's get to 400 likes. Let's get to 400 likes. I will see you guys. Don't forget, I will be away. So the content will be coming, but it will be limited because I will be away. A wedding, all kinds of stuff. So not mine. Not mine. Oh, Jenna says, and you interviewed a catfish. Oh, gosh. Let's get out of here, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Have a fantastic rest of your Taco Tuesday. I've never really done Taco Tuesdays. I've had tacos, but I've never done Taco Tuesday. Who's got the tacos? Anyways, I'm having Thai tonight. Thai Tuesday. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your evening. I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out everything that you missed today and yesterday, including the Jen Shah updates in regards to what she said in court, how she bamboozled the elderly, all of that. Thank you so much, Tyrone Catfish, for the super sticker. We appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you all for being here. Have a great rest of your evening. See you guys later.